Today, Fortnite has released the new patch notes for our next update that we're actually going to be seeing tomorrow, May 11th, and this patch is going to be absolutely insane. So there's a ton of stuff coming, and I'm going to be breaking it down all as quickly as possible while still giving you guys some amazing gameplay in the background. Let's jump right into the video. Alright, to start it off, the opening thing that they always like to start it off with a little bit of a pun is your offering will be applauded. The version 16.4 game update is scheduled for release on May 11th, downtime beginning at approximately 4 a.m. Eastern Time. So this is fairly standard stuff. Now, typically, we're actually able to decipher what this pun is actually about, but this one does seem a little bit weird. The theories that I've been seeing so far is that the AU that are capitalized are actually referring to Gold's periodic table of elements symbol, and that is AU. So maybe this is referring to the Oro skin, which we haven't actually seen in a while. Maybe it will have something to do with Midas or Roz or something that we'll actually see in the storyline, but those are all speculations. Let me know if you guys know what this actually represents in the comments down below, because I'm making this literally 20 minutes after the patches got released, so I'm just going off of what I think it might be. But again, let me know if you guys have any ideas in the comments down below. But without further ado, now here are the actual patch notes. Version 16.4 pays tribute. The first one we have is line them up and knock them down with the exotic marksman 6-shooter. Now, this new exotic is going to be sold by Deadfire over at his hut. Now, for those who don't know where it is, don't worry, I'll be having a video covering exactly where to find this, how much gold it costs, all that stuff tomorrow morning, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel just so that you know exactly where this exotic is. But basically, this exotic is going to be a 6-shooter, except it's going to be exotic, so obviously more damage. I would say bigger magazine, but then it doesn't make it a 6-shooter, so probably just more damage, faster fire rate, maybe faster reload time, bunch of really nice stuff there, just little improvements on the 6-shooter that we're actually going to be seeing in next update. Now, along with that, the new summer themed additions in creative. This is obviously just something for those creative builders that are still out there that still like making stuff in creative. There's going to be new summer themed maps. This one's fairly self-explanatory, so I don't want to waste too much time on that. Let's move on to our next patch note, and this one I'm excited for. Catch a win in the next Wild Week starting May 13th. So basically, for those who don't know, I'll recap Wild Week in case you missed out on the first one. Basically, what's going on in game right now is our first Wild Week of the season. And Wild Weeks, for those who don't know, are basically the game incorporates one theme and it increases all spawns related to that theme. So for this week, the theme is fire, and that is why we saw the flare gun get re-added to the game this week, because that thing lights builds on fire, it makes stuff burn, so obviously related to the theme of fire. And along with that, we got increased spawn rates on the flame bow and firefly jars, bunch of different stuff that's actually related to flame. So basically what a Wild Week is it just increases the spawn rate of everything related to a certain aspect of the game. Now, from this patch note, we can decipher that this is actually going to be based around fishing, and for those who haven't been with the channel for a while, that's entirely fine, but that is basically how my channel blew up. I made fishing decks guides at the start of Season 4 and then Season 5, and now I have one for Season 6 if you want to watch that. It's on the homepage of my channel, but basically what this means is that we're going to be seeing increased fishing odds next week. Maybe we'll be getting a better chance at actually catching some of the rarer fishes, like the hop floppers, the vendetta fishes, all that different stuff that will actually help you complete your fishing decks if you have not done so far. And finally, our last patch note is that as of this update, they will actually be vaulting the exotic shotgun, the Dub. Now, for those who don't know, the Dub is currently sold in-game by, like, that dummy guy. It's over at that car location, and the Dub basically launches you into the air. It's basically just a mobility shotgun, more mobility than actually damage, and that thing is getting vaulted. But like I said earlier, it will be getting replaced by the 6-shooter, so no need to worry about missing your favorite shotgun, because it will be getting replaced by maybe an even better, more fun item to use. So basically, to recap everything we're going to be getting, we might be getting something related to gold, as with the AU capitalized in the first slide. Along with that, we're going to be getting a new exotic marksman 6-shooter, also some new summer themed creative maps, also a new Wild Week starting May 13th. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned that, but these things happen on Thursdays instead of Tuesdays, just a bit of a heads up, that is going to be featuring fishing inside of it instead of fire. And finally, the exotic shotgun, the Dub, has been vaulted. So if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please consider leaving a like on it and subscribing to the channel, as that will help me out a ton. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.